Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about completing the square, which is another technique for solving quadratic equations. So the first thing I want to do is define a perfect square trinomial because we will be using perfect square trinomials with completing the square in this technique. So a perfect square trinomial is a trinomial, a three-term expression that when it's factored has the same factor twice. So let's take a look at that as an example. If I have the expression x squared minus 6x plus 9, we know how to factor this. We can give ourselves some parentheses. X squared is going to become x in the front of each parentheses, and I'm looking for two factors of 9 to add to negative 6. I know they both have to be negative so that they multiply to a positive 9. And so if I think about that, I'm going to get negative 3 and negative 3. Notice that it's the same factor twice. So therefore, it can be written as a binomial, x minus 3, a two-term expression, and square that because it is x minus 3 times x minus 3. I want you to go ahead and factor this next trinomial and then come back to continue. All right, so we are looking for two factors of 25 that add to be 10, and the factors of 25 that do that are 5 and 5. Because this is two of the same thing, x plus 5, we can rewrite it as x plus 5 squared. Now I want you to notice a pattern that emerges here. If we look at the relationship between this number right here in our factor and the numbers that we have in our perfect square trinomial, a negative 6 and a 9, notice that negative 3 is half of this term, that bx term, if you're thinking about ax squared plus bx plus c. Notice that when you square this, negative 3, you get 9. Same thing happens on this other one. 5 is half of 10, and 5 squared is 25. So I want you to kind of keep that in the back of your head as we continue here. We're going to use that later.